10 years ago, nobody was really taking social media seriously in the international affairs arena. So many pioneers had to open the discussion on this specific topic. I think nowadays there is more or less consensus. In fact, 97% of the UN member states already have a presence on social media. So that tells you how much the adoption of social platforms has been widely adopted by most governments in the world. I think social media has become a very important part of our lives. Every single day that we are opening our eyes to our phones, we get notifications from our friends, from our families, from content that some of them saw it on social media platforms. So in fact, depending on how old are you, the many social media platform accounts you are likely to have. The younger population may have up to 9 social media accounts, and the bracket that we have data from, between 45 and 55, might have up to 5 social media accounts. So we are seeing a big adoption in terms of the global population that have access to internet, having social media accounts for different reasons, for keeping in touch with their loved ones, for learning something that is happening in the news, or particularly for those who live abroad, to keep a close touch with their culture, their connections, their network, where they come from. And social media has played a very important role in my professional life. From my work here in Geneva, whether I was working for the Mexican government or the World Health Organization, or now for the International Federation of the Red Cross, it has really shaped not only my professional life, but also my personal life. As with most technology platforms, they have a very positive aspect, and there's always full of challenges. We already discussed some of the positive aspects of social media, and those that are most challenging today are issues that have to deal with privacy and data and misuse of data from some of the platform providers. So I think one of the big challenges that we are seeing across the board from all the technology companies is the big challenges of to deal with misinformation. And there have been some remarkable efforts, but not nearly enough. With the level of influence comes a level of responsibility, and I know that tech companies understand that, and we are seeing positive steps being taken today, but as I've said, not nearly enough. It's impossible to predict where we will be by the end of 2020. Just looking at what happened last year with the emergence of a platform such as TikTok, that really came as a very important new player into the social media landscape, it's impossible for me to tell where we're going. That said, I think most of the content that we are seeing today will need to evolve. Some platforms are lagging behind in terms of how young their new users are, and some others are understanding behaviors such as consumption of vertical video or other kind of design that makes a user-friendly experience very enjoyable. People want to be on social media having a nice experience. They don't want to see it as a burden. So those tech companies that understand that by making a nice and friendly user experience, they will get better users, will get the better results.